today the task of painting this deck. I'm going to do the outside of it. It's about this big, and we're going to do the rails, and then around the side, and eventually we'll do the posts. So let's go around the side. We'll show the step. Come on. Why don't you follow me right up the steps?
Okay.
We're going to do the steps and these railings, and then as we get up to the top here, I'll show you the deck. Okay. Here's the surface of the deck. It runs alongside the house here, and then of course the railing. Top of the railing and all of the balusters, and all of this area is what we're going to do. Now, the typical accomplishment of this kind of a task is to find a paintbrush that suits your physical ability. Certainly not anything that small. But you may have to bend down in some position, a squat or a bend over or something, and you may use a small brush like this. Or if you want to get it done a little quicker, you may use a bigger brush, or you may even go to a production size stainer. Now in the use of this brush, you usually put your elbow on your knee and stretch out this way and back and forth. You notice it covered a little distance from here to here. Okay, what we're going to show today is two new brushes. This brush would cover areas about like that size, and it would require that kind of stroking. Whereas the larger brush, you would be able to get much greater distances and that kind of stroking. And likewise, the larger the brush, the more area. You use a bigger bucket because the brush has to fit in the bucket. So this way, there we go. Okay, those are the three brushes that are typically used. Today we're going to show you a new brush on the market. This is called the Deck Zoomer, because it is much faster, and it works much like a broom, as though you were simply sweeping the deck. As you can see, I'm not bending over. It's a simple setup position, and the stroking is much further. See, I have about a 4 to 5 foot stroke there. When I go alongside of the house, up here, you see how easily I can come along the edge without having to worry about cutting it in. It cuts in rather easily. I can dip much deeper. My hand is not in the situation at all. So you see that it's all sealer. My hands are way up here, so I'm not worried about how deep I dip. Now let's look at the advantage of the 4-inch. This brush we call a full coater. It is a 4-inch, same as the largest of the hand sizes there, the large hand size. And its best application is on smaller parts like these balusters. How quickly they're done. And again, I'm not kneeling. I'm just very simply using two hands how it goes underneath. I can get underneath things with it. Do one stroke. Usually it's an up and down stroke. Up puts the paint in the coating material in position, and down spreads it into the crevices. That sort of thing. That's really all there is to it. Thank you.